Mastering autonomy-control balance. We're suffocating our teams with control, not freedom. Where are we currently assessing the levels of autonomy and control that exist within our operational teams, and what metrics do we use to gauge their impact on employee engagement and motivation? Assessing the levels of autonomy and control within operational teams is crucial to striking a balance that fosters employee engagement and motivation. To achieve this, it's essential to examine the existing dynamics and metrics that influence the autonomy-control balance. Autonomy is critical in empowering employees to take ownership of their work, make informed decisions, and drive innovation. On the other hand, control is necessary to ensure accountability, maintain standards, and mitigate risks. When autonomy and control are in balance, employees are more likely to be engaged, motivated, and committed to achieving organizational goals. To assess the current levels of autonomy and control, we need to evaluate the following aspects. 1. Decision-making authority. Identify the level of autonomy employees have in making decisions, such as allocating resources, setting priorities, and solving problems. Are they encouraged to take calculated risks, or do they need to seek approval for every minor decision? 2. Task delegation. Examine how tasks are assigned and monitored. Do team members have the flexibility to adapt their work processes, or are they micromanaged? Are they held accountable for outcomes, or is the focus on following rigid procedures? 3. Goal setting and evaluation. Investigate how goals are set and evaluated. Are employees involved in setting their own objectives, or are they dictated by management? Are performance metrics transparent, and do they focus on outputs rather than inputs? 4. Feedback and coaching. Analyze the type of feedback provided to employees. Is it constructive, regular, and focused on growth, or is it infrequent and centered on criticism? Are coaching and development opportunities available to enhance skills and knowledge? 5. Information sharing and transparency. Evaluate the accessibility of information and the level of transparency within the organization. Are employees informed about the organization's vision, mission, and performance, or is information shared on a need-to-know basis? 6. Recognition and rewards. Assess the recognition and reward systems in place. Are employees recognized for their achievements, and are rewards tied to performance metrics or purely discretionary? 7. Trust and psychological safety. Determine the level of trust among team members and between employees and management. Do employees feel psychologically safe to express their opinions, take risks, and admit mistakes without fear of retribution? To gauge the impact of autonomy and control on employee engagement and motivation, we can track the following metrics. 1. Employee satisfaction and engagement surveys. Regularly conduct surveys to measure employee satisfaction, engagement, and motivation. Analyze the results to identify areas of improvement. 2. Net Promoter Score, NPS. Calculate the NPS to evaluate employee loyalty and satisfaction. This metric can help identify areas where autonomy and control are out of balance. 3. Employee retention and turnover rates. Monitor employee retention and turnover rates to determine if autonomy and control imbalances are contributing to talent loss. 4. Productivity and efficiency metrics. Track metrics such as cycle time, throughput, and defect rates to assess the impact of autonomy and control on operational performance. 5. Employee empowerment metrics. Develop metrics that measure employee empowerment, such as the percentage of employees who feel they have the authority to make decisions, the percentage of employee-generated ideas implemented, or the number of employee-led projects. 6. Customer satisfaction metrics. Monitor customer satisfaction metrics, such as Net Promoter Score, customer retention, and customer satisfaction surveys, to evaluate the impact of autonomy and control on customer-facing teams. 7. Leadership effectiveness metrics. Assess leadership effectiveness by tracking metrics such as leader-employee trust, leader-employee communication, and leader-employee collaboration. By regularly assessing these aspects and tracking these metrics, we can identify areas where the autonomy-control balance is skewed and take corrective actions to create an environment that fosters employee engagement, motivation, and operational excellence.